looked like a bit of a Kamen Rider for some reason. Not sure why.
Kind of.
It looked like a movie poster, but well,
Kamen Rider the movie coming out from jeez, what studio would take on Kamen Rider in the States?
probably
Legendary
or Lionsgate, since
Lionsgate,
well,
yeah.
not really Lionsgate, because I know Toei took legal action to prevent Saban from touching anything Masked Rider related after Masked Rider.
Yeah, but I'm saying just as far as studios.
So yeah, like Legendary I would see, but I could also see Warner Brothers out of desperation to trying to do it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
I'm in no mood for jokes, and I have a rifle.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born.
Who's he?
That day has
Probably Freddy.
finally come.
Yeah, probably.
The time is nigh.
Typo. Nye
Yeah.
doesn't have an E in
Everyone
it.
will be released from pain
Yeah, the
and
time is nay.
suffering.
Nay!
Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away.
I just think we actually had a legit actress reading
when we
this.
return to the true
Yeah.
paradise.
This would actually be pretty scary instead of really weird.
My daughter will be the mother of God.
Oh crap. Are we playing a Xeno game? Are we gonna have a lot of Christian references?
Well, I mean, Silent Hill has a fair number of Christian references on
That's
its
true.
own. Because Japan treats Christianity the way we treat Greek mythology, as just a cool thing to pull ideas from.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's out of nowhere.
Well, it wasn't Sybil, because we killed her. Oh, there he is.
Dr. Kaufman, right?
Screwing around.
It's screwing around, yeah.
Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Sure we won't?
Your role is over. We don't need you anymore.
You seem to be talking pretty well for someone who just got shot in the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
By coming here.
Well, then again, if it's a lower caliber, it wouldn't really wind you.
Getting cocky. Bet you can't see this.
Glophitus! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find. You all, well, it kept you busy. Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Throw that grenade! It's not what it is, but you know.
Well, might as well be.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're dealing with demons and Cthulhian horrors, well, what may not be a grenade to humans may be very well a Molotov cocktail to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I get the feeling this is what's going to trigger the battle and everything.
See, in my head, I was just like, boonk! Ow! You hit me in the head!
Well, I mean, got better aim than Thor.
What the?
Okay, are we having more audio glitches? I can't even tell anymore. Oh, jeez. Well, when you're right, Romney.
Hello, Baphomet.
Is that who that's supposed to be?
Well, I know that that's probably where they got the design from. For those of you who don't know, Baphomet is kind of, I think he's like one of the major demons of hell.
Yes.
Yeah, full disclosure, I'm not particularly religious. I just know about this stuff from research. So,
Yeah, there's like Baphomet.
all right, those are my 3 shots.
Let's go ahead and take care of that sound now. Sorry, guys, we did not mean to rape your ears. And it's still there. Okay, switch to melee. There we go.
So it seems to be linked specifically to firearms.
So it's actually, sorry guys, we didn't mean to do that to you. It's specifically linked to the handgun, and you can fix it by shit. It's specifically linked to the handgun, and the only way to fix it is to go to the melee weapon. It's either that or just keep on trying to reload the game.
So apparently this boss can one-shot us.
Yes, with unlimited blah! Yeah, what I was trying to say before was Baphomet, Belial, oh crap, Lovecraft used this as one a lot.
Oh, okay. So it starts us here.
Samael.
Well. To
Okay, well let's just go ahead and skip that and get ready to fight the Emperor. Do you want to know what's really sad is you bring up Baphomet, and the first thing that comes to my mind, since it's Konami, is I summon the mighty Baphomet! Okay, well. That lightning likes to follow us.
Yeah, of course it doesn't help that the game spawns you where you can't even see where you're shooting.
I'm just curious, are we causing that lightning? See, there are 2 quick ways of defeating, either by using your shotgun or the hunting rifle that you picked up when you fought the larva boss. So yeah, the handgun is virtually useless. So at least we can avoid that sound glitch. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so if you happen to run out of ammo, Romney, all you have to do is just avoid attacks. The boss fight will end eventually.
All right, well, I guess let's just start with the rifle right out of the gate.
Okay, so yeah, let's just nuke him. If we're... I'm assuming we're auto-aiming right now. So at that point, I mean, at least we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I can see blood going on the floor, so... We're doing something right. Wow. And instantly red. Yeah, let's just keep firing at him.
Okay.
Is that it?
Well, I've got one more, just takes longer to reload.
Wow, it only takes like 2 shots of red lightning and then you're done. Nikes. Okay.
Well, this
might be time for us to give Romney the concentration he needs.
All right. Here we go.
See, that's what he does. So... Very good. Very good. You're doing it.
Flame up, you idiot. Run away.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. You're doing good, Ronnie. You're doing good.
And I'm out of ammo.
No shotgun?
Nope. We used it all.
Well, now we're effed.
Well,
Turn on the melee weapon. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to do that to you. So we are officially out of ammo.
Yep.
Okay, well, then I guess we're gonna keep running. Wow. Okay.
This is my life now.
There we go. Hi.
Oh, wait, if it came out of a female's body, why is it called the incubus?
I know, right?
Yeah, but then again, in Japan, they take these ideas, but I guess they don't quite research the language and stuff.
No, they really don't.
I mean, some do. Like, I know the creator of Trigun, people theorize that he's actually a devout Christian when you consider, like, the themes in his stories.
Yeah.
And he actually does the research. Although he hasn't actually confirmed it, a lot of people are thinking, hey, he might actually be devout, because he seems to actually understand Christianity more than most of the other manga artists. I mean, especially when you look...
That would be the hope, anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially when you consider the character of Wolfwood.
Yeah, especially Wolfwood. Okay. Daddy, I've had a baby.
It's way too early for you to be saying
I
that.
know, right? In my head, I'm instantly in my head saying, should have built a dungeon. Should have built a damn dungeon.
Take the baby and run.
Run towards the light, you bastard.
Leave it with some friendly brownies.
Like, we're supposed to be taking this seriously. We're riffing. It's all right.
Oh,
What
yeah,
about
you're
Dr.
still
Kaufman? Where'd all this fire come from? I thought I heard red lightning a while ago.
Oh.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello, nurse.
Oh. Wait, she's blank-eyed. I don't think she's Lisa anymore.
Yeah. Or she might have been and just probably has a particular beef with Kaufman.
Could be.
Both are likely.
Run, you bastard! Run! But Cheryl, my daughter. Okay, well, back out onto the snowy streets with a baby. Is the baby supposed to be Cheryl?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll give it that.
Yeah, since that was one of the good endings.
That is one of the good endings. So, wow. It's taken a while to get to this point, Romney.
Indeed.
Indeed it has. So, as you guys found out as we were playing the game, we both walked in blind to the original Silent Hill. So, Romney, I'm going to give you the honors of your thoughts finishing this game.
Well, there are definitely some aspects that hold up really well, but the difficulty spike, especially as we saw in the final battle,
Yes.
it hasn't aged as well as some of its subsequent of some of the games that followed it, but I mean,
and I'd actually be a little worried about it compared to, say, Resident Evil. Because
yeah.
Resident Evil, like, conservation... I'll bet you could do conservation in this game. We just didn't do it when we were playing it. But the bottom line, like, I really worry about issues of conservation in this game.
Yeah.
Compared to Resident Evil.
And, I mean, story-wise, I can see what they were trying to go for. They were trying to kind of... While Resident Evil had its foot in the sci-fi horror aspect, this one was trying to kind of be like, okay, let's go more supernatural, paranormal.
Yeah.
I mean, people kind of forget that the show Twin Peaks was actually really popular in Japan when it aired there, so they took a lot of influence from stuff like Twin Peaks and other American, like, media.
Yeah, my thoughts are I'm pretty much kind of on board with you. I also think that people were right. You know, where Resident Evil was just supposed to be scary in the aspect of having nasty things coming after you. This was an atmospheric thing. This was just disturbing. Like the bottom line, I can't even say like there was a lot of jump scares in the game, but the atmosphere sold it.
Yeah, this one was definitely more psychological.
Yeah.
Whereas Resident Evil is more about the survival aspect of it.
Resident Evil was more based in the whole jump scare aspect. This thing went out of its way to make you consistently feel unnerved. Just, you didn't want to turn the corners because you didn't know what might come out of the corners.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. So, totally different play experiences. I can understand why there are dedicated Silent Hill fans and dedicated Resident Evil fans now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is one of the endings. Now, I want to see if we actually get another ending before I start talking again, but we need to address a few other things too. Here we go. Is this a blooper reel? Lisa Garland.
So, I guess this...
They made a CG blooper reel. Michael Kaufman. So I'm guessing that's supposed to be the good ending, right?
Well, one of the good endings. Like,
Yeah.
the best ending is where Sybil survives.
Yeah.
But, so we got the good ending because Harry got out alive with the baby Cheryl.
Jeez, that got creepy after a second.
Well, this is the Uncanny Valley stuff we're dealing with.
Yeah. So Cheryl Mason. Where are you supposed to be?
I'm thinking that's supposed to be Alessa.
Alessa Gillespie. Okay, so you're right. And then here's Dahlia. Christmas. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. No. It's like that aunt that wants to kiss you at Christmas time. Ah. Or at least the movie perception of it. And here is our buddy Harry Mason. Well, that didn't work out so well for you, did it? This is actually inventive, a CG blooper reel.
Well, given that the guy making these cutscenes was doing this at night after everyone else in the Konami offices had gone home, he probably figured, might as well.
He got freaking silly about it.
All right, so here's our results. So we got the good ending.
Yes.
On normal mode, 48 saves, 34 continues.
But there is a good plus ending, and we did not get that.
Yeah, and that one is because we didn't do the Kaufman subplot that allows us to save Sybil.
Okay, so this is actually what we need to address here. So there are technically 5 endings to this.
Mm-hmm.
There is, or 4 endings. There is a good ending, a good plus ending, a bad ending, and a bad plus ending. And also a 5th UFO ending that's supposed to be strictly funny. And from what I understand, the UFO ending is the hardest one to bring about.
Yeah, first of all, you have to beat the game at least once, and then you can only find the things to trigger the UFO ending on a subsequent playthrough, which, at least in this game, it's not easy.
So, at that point, some people were already asking, since we are playing Silent Hill 1, are we going to try and get all the endings? This is something that we actually approached on before we started this playthrough. I think as far as solid gameplay is concerned, we're technically done. Mm-hmm. But we would like to be able to bring you guys the different endings. And one of the ideas we've actually thought about, although we're still kind of bouncing around, is, we have that snazzy new live stream thing going right now, and we actually figured out a way to be able to do PS3 emulation on it. So we could probably bring like Romney in when we're able to unlock an ending and give you guys that feel. I mean, we could also go and look them up on a YouTube video and give you guys that, but I think at least on a live stream we can give you guys one more playthrough now that we know
now that we know what we're doing.
Yeah, now that we know the mistakes we made, now we could probably correct them. and then we can give you guys additional videos going over those endings if you guys really want that, but it would probably be just covering the ending. Maybe we'd re-show the boss fight if you let Sybil live, because then at that point, apparently it changes that fight a little bit. So we could do stuff like that, but that's right now the plan going forward. If you guys have any other ideas on that regard, leave a comment down below and let us know what you would like to see. And also let us know if you want to see us continue with the series. Because here's the thing, Romney, you've had a good time, right?
Yeah.
We could do this again with Silent Hill 2 or with another Silent Hill game, for crying out loud. Because as you've pointed out, there's another Silent Hill game that's basically where 2 is based around, or 3 is based around the good ending. What is it? Shattered Memories?
Yeah, Shattered.
Is based around the bad ending. So we could do either of those and be able to have a good time there. But you guys need to let us know in the comments below that you guys want to see it. And if that's the case, then we can do it, or we can bring Romney on and we can play some other games too. That would be awesome as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's it's not limited just to survival horror, people. I mean, because I enjoy the games, but even I need to.
Well, I mean, we already bring you on for the Metal Gear games too. So and not just survival horror. Like, we can play other games aside from Konami games with you. So we can have a lot of fun with this. So let us know any other games that maybe we've both played and we can bounce around. I know one of the series that's been bounced around a little bit is Persona, and I think you've got a little bit more experience with that franchise than I do.
Oh, only marginally, because again, I'm more of a Shin Megami Tensei fan. I came in from the Devil Summoner series, and then I've played 4. I haven't played the previous ones, so the ones I played were the Raizoku Noa, Soul Hackers, Shin Megami Tensei 4. I'm excited for 5, because that's going to be Switch exclusive.
Yay.
And then I own Personas 3 and 4, but haven't actually played them. They're just been sitting on my Vita.
Story of my life, buddy. Story of my life. Except the list is much longer than that.
Oh yeah, that's just the Persona games. I've got a whole bunch of games that I probably should get back to.
But also the other thing I want to do before we kind of wrap things up is, if you guys haven't already, because this is Gaming with the Geeks and we appreciate your support here too, but go and check out the hard work and awesome content that Romney produces on his own channel. I know that some things have gotten cut short this year, but there's an amazing backlog for you guys to be able to go and check out. Specifically, if you want to see stuff with us, there are 3 videos, and we'll probably have them up at some, or at least one of them at some point, where we've done reviews for Ghostbusters 2016. We've done Dragon Ball Super Broly, and we also did a Rhapsody in Cinema surrounding The Abyss.
And it's also there's stuff I've done with the other panelists as well, because that's where we have the Ninja Turtles review, where we did the poetry thing that fell apart because it was 3 o'clock in the morning and we were so sleep deprived.
We have that. Another example that we could give for Silent Hill would be your Rhapsody in Cinema with Alex on Zodiac.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to look at me discussing survival horror specifically, there's my Monster Clash comparing the old and new versions of the first Resident Evil. And by the way, people, if you want me to do Resident Evil 2 old and new, let me know. That video's got barely any views, so do me a solid.
Exactly. So make sure to give some love over to Studio Ghost Utah, because he works just as hard on that as he does for the podcast. We very much appreciate it. And obviously, go and check out some of the other Gaming with the Geeks that we have done. Specifically with Romney, we've done Metal Gear 1 and 2, not Solid 1 and 2. We have done 1 and 2. So the PC
8-bit
versions. Yeah, the 8-bit versions. And we'll get back to those eventually too, but there are so many other Kojima games we need to get to all the way up. And we've even had this recommended. Apparently we have to go all the way to Death Stranding. We have to go all the way to Death Stranding.
Yeah, but I mean, given how long the Metal Gear Solid series is, that will be
It'll
way
be a while.
down
But
the road.
there's plenty of other things to check out, or you could check out some of the other Gaming with the Geeks ones. For example, me and Brenton have done Devil May Cry. Me and Alex have done Rise of the Tomb Raider, or we have Dragon Shadow. There's so much stuff to be able to go out there and support. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this playthrough of Silent Hill. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Thank you so much to Stephen Romney for being able to join me on this interesting ride that I didn't realize at the beginning we were taking together.
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be me.
Yeah, it's because, again, as I've stated before, and Silent Hill fans will probably scream when I say this, my first exposure was the movies. And then I went and played Homecoming, which not the greatest game. Even if you separate it from Silent Hill, it's basically just generic Resident Evil 4 clone with an absurd story. So yeah, this is my first time actually playing through the original Silent Hill. I played through Shattered Memories as like 1 year on Halloween, and so yeah, this is my first time actually playing an original Team Silent Hill.
Exactly. So, or another thing actually you guys can check out is our YB Geek podcast on Resident Evil as well. That's something that's also up on my channel. But that's going to go ahead and do it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will be back in time for the next bit of Gaming with the Geeks, where I'm happy to announce that after months of waiting, both me and Brenton are going to be taking on Devil May Cry 5. We've literally been, like, we're getting to a point where if we make Brenton wait any longer, he's probably going to kill us.
Yeah.
He really wants his Devil May Cry fix.
Yeah, you can't keep pulling his devil trigger like that.
No,
I mean, come on.
We really can't. And I love the wordplay right there. So that, and also for when we're going to be able to see Romney again, I think after that we've got the next Kojima game, which is going to be Snatcher on Sega CD. We're going to get 80s up in this bitch for that. That's going to be fun. But until then, we'll see you guys next time.